Your soulmate saying, I have something to confess before it's too late. Listen closely to me, because the one I made for you is carrying a heavy secret in their heart right now. They are waking up in the middle of the night, holding on to a truth they need to confess before time runs out. I am giving you this message because you need to prepare your soul to hear what they are desperate to say. I have seen your lonely nights and the silent tears you cry when you think no one is watching your pain. The person I have chosen for your future has been praying for you too, asking me for the courage to step forward. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. This confession they are carrying is not a bad secret, but it is a deep truth about how much they truly need you. I am working quietly to remove the fears that have kept them frozen and completely silent for so many long years. I have more to tell you, but first you must prepare your heart for what I am about to ask. Sudden feelings of warmth or out-of-place memories are my way of waking up your spirit to their very close presence. When you wake up in the quiet of the night, it is because their soul is reaching out to confess their love to yours. Do not look away from this video, because you are about to hear the very words they are waiting to speak. Listening is not enough, my child, because true faith always requires you to take a brave step into the unknown. Soon I will show you the one thing that unlocks everything and brings this confessing soul directly to your front door. They are ready to tell you everything before it is too late, but you must be perfectly ready to receive them. Jesus says, "There is a seal I am preparing for you, which is a final act of trust that will change your life forever." This simple act covers your soulmate in a protection you cannot see and guides their footsteps toward your open arms. You must let go of your past hurts so your hands are empty and ready to receive this person who needs to confess. The confession they want to make is building up inside them like a rushing river that can no longer be contained. They want to tell you that they have felt my hand guiding them toward you since the day they first saw you. Listen to me closely until the final minute, because the revelation I have for you will give you absolute and perfect peace. I have been answering the prayers you thought I ignored, preparing a pure love that will heal all your deepest wounds. They know they must speak before it is too late, and they are begging me for the strength to do it right now. Stay with me and do not look away, because what comes next is the key to your entire future together. I am about to give you a special task that is very simple, but it is incredibly sacred and completely life-changing. It will open the heavy door for them to finally make their confession to you without any more fear or delay. Prepare yourself right now, because the long moment of waiting is over and the time for action has finally arrived. The final seal task is here. If this message has brought you comfort, hope, or clarity today, please consider supporting our work through the link in the video description. Each message takes between 6 and 11 hours of reading, research, reflection, and careful preparation to create. Your support helps us continue sharing these messages with our community. Thank you for being here. Now that your heart is prepared, you must understand the heavy weight of the words your soulmate is getting ready to say. They have been carrying a deep love for you that they hid from the world because they were afraid of rejection. Stay close to my voice until the very end, because I am going to show you how to answer their urgent confession. You have wondered why you felt a sudden peace yesterday afternoon, and I am telling you it was my comforting hand. It was the exact moment their heart decided to stop running away and finally step toward the beautiful future I planned. I am giving them the bravery to stand before you and speak their truth before another single day passes by. The Lord says, the person coming to you has made many mistakes in their past, but they are ready to confess them all to you. They want a clean slate and a pure start, and they know that you are the only one who will understand. Do not skip a single word I am speaking, because the sign I will reveal later will prove this is entirely real. When they look at you, they see the answer to every desperate prayer they have ever whispered in the dark. They are terrified that if they do not confess their feelings soon, they will lose the only chance at true happiness. You must keep your spirit open to me, because I am paving the road that brings them straight into your life. Every time you feel a sudden, unexplainable joy, it is because their spirit is thinking about the moment they will confess. I am making their thoughts so full of you that they can no longer pretend they do not care. Keep listening closely to my words, because I am going to tell you the exact time they will reach out. They have tried to walk away from this connection before, but I always pull them right back to your heart. They now realize that fighting my plan is useless, and they must tell you the truth before it is too late. You have suffered long enough in silence, and now it is your turn to experience a love that is totally pure. The pain you went through in your past was just preparation for the massive blessing I am handing to you now. If you had not felt that heartbreak, you would not be ready to appreciate the confession your true soulmate brings. Do not pause this message, because the final blessing I am holding for you will change your family forever. Jesus says, your soulmate wants to confess that they have watched you from a distance, amazed by your strength and your gentle spirit. They feel unworthy of your love, but I am showing them that my grace makes them perfectly right for you. Open your hands right now and let go of your doubt, because I am doing a mighty work behind the scenes. I have placed a sudden urgency in their chest, a burning feeling that tells them they cannot wait another day. They are rushing toward you because they know that if they wait too long, they might miss their miracle entirely. Stay with me until the very last word, because the secret they hold will bring tears of joy to your eyes. You have been looking for signs in the world, but the greatest sign is the peace I am placing inside you. This calm feeling is your proof that their confession is already on its way and cannot be stopped by anyone. I am breaking the chains of their fear so they can walk proudly toward the beautiful future I designed for you. They want to sit down beside you and confess that you are the only one who brings them true peace. Everything else in their life feels empty when you are not there, and they are finally ready to admit it. Listen to my voice carefully, because I am going to show you how to recognize their face when they arrive. The enemy tried to keep this person away from you by filling their mind with lies and terrible doubts. But I am a God of truth, and I have washed away every lie so they can confess their love to you. Do not turn away from this screen, because I am placing a protective shield over your relationship right now. The Lord says, your soulmate has a deep fear of rejection, and that is why they have stayed completely quiet for this long. But they are realizing that a life without you is much worse than the temporary fear of speaking the honest truth. They are coming to you with an open heart, ready to confess everything before the window of opportunity closes forever. You might feel a sudden rush of wind today or hear a song that brings tears to your gentle eyes. That is my subtle way of telling you that their confession is being written in their heart at this very moment. Stay exactly where you are and keep listening, because I have a specific message meant only for your ears. They want to confess that they have tried to find love in other places, but nothing ever felt right without you. Every other path they took was just a dead end that eventually turned their spirit right back to your door. I am removing the roadblocks from their life so they can run to you without any more hesitation or painful delays. The tears you cried in your lonely bedroom were collected by my angels, and I am turning them into pure joy. The confession your soulmate brings will be the exact medicine your broken heart has needed for all these years. Listen patiently to the end of my words, because I am revealing the exact season when your waiting will finally end. I know it has been hard to trust anyone after the people in your past lied and walked away from you. But the person I am bringing to you now is coming with a confession that is entirely honest and deeply pure. You must let down your heavy walls so they can step inside and give you the love you truly deserve. Jesus says, your soulmate is staring at their phone right now, wondering if they should finally send the message they have drafted. I am pushing their thumb to press send, because they know they must confess before it is too late. Keep your heart entirely focused on me, because I am the one directing their every single step toward your life. They want to confess that you are in their dreams every night, showing up when their mind is completely quiet. I placed you in their sleep so they would never forget the deep calling I put on both of your lives. Do not leave before this message ends, because I am going to grant you a wish you have kept totally hidden. You have been asking me if you are forgotten, and I am telling you today that you are my precious child. Your soulmate feels the exact same way about you, treating your memory like a priceless treasure they want to protect. They are gathering the courage to confess their feelings, and I am standing right beside them as they speak. The weight of their secret is becoming too heavy to carry alone, and they know you are the only safe place. They want to lay their head on your shoulder and confess every single fear they have ever hidden inside. Stay with me and let my peace wash over you, because the revelation at the end will completely shock you. I am preparing a beautiful table for the two of you, a place where no past enemy can ever bother you again. When they finally confess their love, every single piece of your broken past will instantly make perfect and complete sense. You must trust my divine timing, because I am bringing them to you at the exact moment you are completely ready. The Lord says, your soulmate is terrified that someone else will see your incredible value and take you away before they can speak. This deep jealousy is a tool I am using to push them to confess before it really is too late. Keep paying very close attention to my voice, because the final blessing I have will permanently change your financial future too. They want to confess that they have been watching you grow, silently cheering for every single victory you have achieved. Even when you thought you were completely alone, their spirit was right there sending you quiet prayers of strong support. I am tying your two paths together in a knot that no human hand will ever be able to successfully untie. You will wake up tomorrow feeling lighter than you have in years, and that is a direct promise from me. This light feeling is your spirit recognizing that their confession is finally leaving their lips and traveling straight to you. Do not ignore this clear message, because turning away now means delaying the beautiful miracle I have carefully prepared. They are ready to tell you that they want to build a quiet, peaceful, and totally secure future by your side. Every plan they make in their mind now includes your face, your gentle voice, and your beautiful, comforting smile. Listen closely to the final part of this message, because I will reveal the color they will be wearing when they arrive. I have washed away the mistakes they made when they were younger, and they are returning to you completely brand new. The confession they make will not be filled with confusing excuses, but with total honesty and a pure, burning devotion. You must open your arms wide to receive them, because I have clearly chosen them to be your lifelong protector. Jesus says, your soulmate wants to confess that they have been foolish for taking so long to see what was right in front of them. They know they tested your incredible patience, and they are begging me to help them make it completely right. Keep holding on to your strong faith, because I am rewarding your long waiting with a love that will never fade. Every time they hear your name spoken out loud, their heart skips a beat and their hands begin to tremble slightly. I have marked you as their only safe harbor in a world that feels incredibly cold and totally confusing. Stay with me for just a little longer, because the sign I am promising will appear before the sun sets tomorrow. They want to confess that you are the smartest, kindest, and most beautiful soul they have ever had the privilege to meet. They have compared everyone else to you, and absolutely no one has ever come close to your brilliant light. I am giving them the words to speak clearly so that you will never have to doubt their love ever again. The waiting period is officially over, and the time for a joyful and honest reunion is standing right at your door. When they confess their hidden feelings, you will finally understand why I asked you to be so strong and patient. Do not close your eyes to this truth, because I am handing you the keys to a completely joyful life. I am sending a sudden wave of courage into their chest right now, chasing away every last shadow of their deep fear. They know they must speak before it is too late, and they are running to you with absolutely no more delay. Listen to the end of my words, because I am about to place a permanent blessing of health on your entire body. The Lord says, your soulmate wants to confess that they have been keeping a box of memories, small things that remind them of you. They look at these things when they are lonely, wishing they had the bravery to simply hold your hand instead. Keep walking on the straight path I created, because every step brings you closer to their highly anticipated confession. They are realizing that money and worldly success mean absolutely nothing if they do not have you to share it with. I am changing their heart completely, replacing their selfish desires with a pure need to protect and cherish you forever. Stay closely tuned to my quiet voice, because the final revelation will explain every single mystery of your past. You might feel a sudden urge to visit a specific place today, and you must follow that gentle, guiding pull. It is my way of putting you in the exact right position to receive the confession they are desperate to make. I am orchestrating every single detail of your day so that your two hearts will collide in perfect, divine timing. They want to confess that they have cried tears of regret for the times they walked away when you needed them most. They are begging me for a second chance to show you that they can be the strong partner you truly deserve. Do not turn your back on this video, because rejecting this message is rejecting the careful work I am doing. I have placed a hedge of protection around your future marriage, keeping all jealous and toxic people far away from you both. When they finally confess their love, no one will be able to ruin the perfect peace I am bringing to you. Listen entirely to my final instruction, because it is the golden key that opens the door to your shared home. Jesus says, "Your soulmate is writing a letter in their mind, trying to find the perfect words to explain their long, painful silence. I am telling them that fancy words are not needed, and that a simple, honest confession is what you truly want. Keep your mind clear of negative thoughts, because the miracle you have been begging for is finally crossing your threshold. They want to confess that you are the only reason they have not given up on the idea of true love completely. You are the bright beacon of pure hope that I placed in their life to guide them out of the dark. Stay with me until the very last sentence, because I am going to reveal the exact phrase they will say first. You have felt a heavy burden on your shoulders for months, but I am lifting it away from you right now. I am making room in your spirit to receive the massive blessing of their honest, urgent, and deeply loving confession. I am filling your home with a warm light that will welcome them perfectly when they finally knock on your door. They know that time is slipping through their fingers, and they are terrified of waking up to find you completely gone. This fear is the final push they needed to drop their pride and confess their feelings before it is too late. Do not lose your patience now, because you are standing just inches away from the finish line I drew for you. I am wiping away the painful memories of the people who abandoned you when you were going through your hardest storms. The person coming to confess their love is going to stay by your side through every single season of your life. Listen carefully to my calming voice, because the secret I am about to share will make you sleep peacefully tonight. The Lord says, your soulmate wants to confess that they have been asking their family about you, trying to learn every detail they missed. They are incredibly eager to know everything about your daily life, your quiet habits, and your beautiful, shining soul. Keep your heart soft and forgiving, because they are going to need your total understanding when they finally speak out loud. They are realizing that every time they tried to ignore you, their life became chaotic, confusing, and totally stripped of peace. I am showing them that you are the anchor they need to keep their fast-moving life perfectly safe and secure. Stay anchored to my loving promise, because the sign I will show you tomorrow will erase all of your doubts. You will notice a familiar scent in the air soon, something that instantly brings their face rushing back to your mind. That is my clear signal that their confession is fully formed and they are finally preparing to speak it to you. I am making their voice strong and steady so they can tell you the truth without stuttering or pulling back again. They want to confess that they have been saving their deepest affection exclusively for you, hiding it from everyone else entirely. No one else has ever touched the secret parts of their heart because I placed a lock that only you can open. Do not look for love anywhere else, because the very best is already running quickly down your path today. I have tested your faith through the long years of silence, and you have proven to be my strong, beautiful child. The reward for your tears is this honest confession, coming from the one person your soul truly recognizes as home. Listen closely to the end, because I am going to give you a specific prayer that will protect your coming union. Jesus says, your soulmate wants to confess that they have been looking at old photographs of you, wishing they could turn back time completely. They regret the days they wasted pretending they did not care, and they are desperate to make up for lost time. Keep your eyes focused entirely on me, because I am handing you the beautifully restored future you have always deserved. They are feeling a deep ache in their chest today, a painful longing that can only be cured by your gentle presence. I am allowing them to feel this ache so they understand that they must